कृष्ण प्रेम प्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्ण चैतन्य नाम्ने गौरतुषे नमः। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधो दीनबंधो जगतपते गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमोस्तुते। तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। मूकं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवं श्रीचैतन्यमीश्वरं श्रीगुरुं दीनतारिणम्। Hare Krishna, dear devotees, once again welcome to Srimad Bhagavatam class discussion. Requesting devotees to please keep your videos on. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं दैवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जायमुदीरयेत्। नष्टप्रायेष्वभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवतसेवया भगवत्युत्तमश्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्टिकी। कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकीनन्दनाय च नन्दगोपकुमाराय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः। Hare Krishna, dear devotees. So today we are going to be discussing from the Granth Raj, Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 1, Chapter number 3, which is entitled Krishna is the source of all incarnations, and we are discussing Shloka number 36. We're just continuing our journey. I request devotees to participate in the Shloka recitation. We give chance to 2-3 devotees to recite Shlokas. Sava idam vishvamamoghalila सृजत्यवत्याति न सज्जतेऽस्मिन् भूतेषु चान्तर्हित आत्मतन्त्र षड्वार्गिकं जयेग्रति षड्गुणेश स वा इदं विश्वममोघलीलः सृजत्यवत्याति न सज्जतेऽस्मिन् भूतेषु चान्तर्हित आत्मतन्त्रः षड्वार्गिकं जेग्रति षड्गुणेश स वा इदं विश्वममोघलीला सृजत्यवत्याति न सज्जतेऽस्मिन् भूतेषु चान्तर्हित आत्मतन्त्र षड्वार्गिकं जेग्रति षड्गुणेश. Okay, Priya Mataji, go ahead.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Sava idam vishvamamoghalila srijatyavatyatina sajjatesmin bhuteshu chantarhita atmatantra sadvargikam jigrati satguneshah. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Mother Shalini, please go ahead.
Hare Krishna. Sava idam vishvam amogalila srijatyavatyati na sanjate asmin bhuteshu chantarhita atmatantra shandargikam jigrati षड्गुणेशः.
Thank you. Very nice. Yes. Sachidanand Prabhu.
Sava idam vishvamagoghalila srijatyavatyati na sajjate asmina bhutesu chantarhita atmatantra shatvargikam chigrati satgunesa.
Very
Hare
nice.
Krishna.
Okay, we'll give last chance to Geeta Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Sava idam vishvamamoghalila sujantavadyanti na sajjatesmin भूतेषु चान्तर्हित आत्मतन्त्रः सार्वर्गिकं जिघ्रति षड्गुणेशः प्रणाम।
Krishna. Go ahead. Please recite Neelam Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Last one, huh?
So,
Last.
yeah. स वा इदं विश्वमोघलीला सृजत्यावर्त्यति न सज्जते अस्मिन् भूतेषु चान्तरित आत्मतन्त्र षाड्वग्रिकं चित्रति षड्गुणेश हरे कृष्ण।
Thank you. Thank you so much. Let's see the Anvaya, the word for word. Saha. So this personality Saha refers to Bhagavan. Yes. Sava, definitely. Sava, that person, definitely. Idam Vishwam. So this manifested universe, yes, so this particular manifestation of this universe is definitely Vishwam, the manifested universe. Amogalila. Amogalila, who is called Amogalila? Amogha means one who is sinless. Where there is not even a single spot of, sin in such a personality. He is called as Amogha. And Amogha Leela means the activities of a spotless person who is Krishna. So what does he do with the Vishwam, this universe? Srijati. Srijati means to create. Srijan or Srijati means to create. Avatyati. Avati means to maintain. Ati means to end. Which means Srishti, Sthiti, Pralay. As we say God, God. What does God, God mean? G for generator, O for operator, and D for destroyer. Yes, such a personality. Na sajjate asmin. Please understand. Whenever somebody does any kind of creation, what happens? It is very natural that a person is infused with passion. Person becomes very passionate. Creation. And sometimes even when devotees, you have seen this? Kitchen, they are preparing some dish. You go there, Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Hare Krishna, go now, don't come now, go somewhere. I am right now in my work, don't disturb. Or even otherwise, even materialistic people, they are doing into their work from home. You go there, hi, suppose a husband is working like this. Wife comes and says, what should I make for you? Example. You make anything, just go now. I'm very tensed. Right? Yes, this also Leela happens. This is not Amoga Leela, but this is Leela. That happens. Right? So person is in work, the passion is too much. And Avati, maintenance is something that requires goodness. And it's very hard to find people who have that sattva guna to maintain things in this world. Very difficult. And Ati, destruction. Destruction is very easy. But to even destroy properly also requires tamoguna. So person gets carried away, controlled, impelled, profusely filled with these three modes of nature, namely Sattvaguna, Rajoguna, Tamoguna, when one performs maintenance, creation, destruction. But why is called Amogalila? Because there is no spot. He is never ever contaminated by these three modes. And again the same thing is confirmed. Na sajjate asmin. Please understand, sa, that personality with whom we started this shloka, sa, this person, na sajjate asmin, he does not get affected by these three modes. Bhuteshu antarhitah. This personality expands and lives in the heart's antarhitah, means within the core of everyone's heart. Bhuteshu, all the living entities. You find all the 8.4 million species in inside everybody's core of heart. There is Paramatma. He is residing there. Atma Tantra, please understand. Atma Tantra. Tantra means what? Tantra means control. And Atma Tantra means self-controlled, as in means there is nobody who is um, able to control this person. Now you know what is Loka Tantra? This word Loka Tantra is very famous. Democracy is called as Loka Tantra, which means people governed. Atma Tantra means, self-governed. That's called Atma Tantra. Person is self-independent. Shadvargikam. Shadvargikam means he is infused with 6 opulences in full. Aishwaryasya, Samagrasya, Viryasya, Yashasya, Shriya, Jnana and Vairagya. So he is endowed with all 6 potencies of knowledge, renunciation, fame, strength, beauty and wealth. He is full in all these opulences. Yes. So Satguna Isha. Who is Satguna Isha? Satguna Isha means, Sat means 6, Guna means the senses, and Isha means the Lord. So this personality is always the master of 6 senses. That's why it's called as Rishikesh. Another meaning for Sadguna Isha is Rishikesh. What is the meaning of Rishikesha? Rishikesh is Krishna's name. He is controller of all the senses, the mind and senses. And whenever we talk about senses, it's not just 5 senses. Mind is also included. Mind and Manashashtani Indriyani, Prakritishtani Karshati. So whenever senses are mentioned, it means the mind is automatically included. So this personality is the master of 6 senses. And Jigrati. He is superficially attached to this world. Jigrati actually means jigran, to smell the fragrance. Yeah. Okay, what is the analogy that can be given? How many of you love mangoes? Yeah? Yeah, everybody got a smile on their face. Finally, we could get that smile. We all love mangoes. And some people can locate mangoes by smelling. There is mangoes in this room. So they are not coming in contact with mango, but they are smelling the mango. I didn't want to give example of sewage or something abominable. I wanted to give a positive example. So although you are coming in contact with the smell of the mango, you are unable to see it, you are unable to touch it, you are unable to consume it, you are not having it. But there is only a smell. Similarly, the Supreme Lord is as connected to the world as Jigran, as though smelling. Yeah, he has a smell of it. Yeah, he has that smell. That means he knows what's happening. But at the same time, he is not totally involved in it. That's what it means. So he is not affected. Okay. Can somebody read the translation for me? Who would like to read? Okay. Her Grace Dayamayi Radha Prabhu. Go ahead. Okay, sorry. I'm sorry.
Hare Krishna, thank you. The Lord, whose activities are always spotless, is the master of the 6 senses and is fully omnipotent with 6 opulences. He creates the manifested universes, maintains them, and annihilates them without being in the least affected. He is within every living being and he is always independent.
Yes. Thank you. So, just to extend a little bit more explanation on this translation. Now what is happening in this translation is the Lord's unlimited power is described. Yes, he is Shatavargika. Shatavargika means here having 6 opulences. So which opulence of Krishna is described in this shloka? Yes, he has many remarkable qualities. And all those qualities, in fact, Rupa Goswami gives 64 qualities, but they are just a glimpse of his qualities. There are much more. Nobody can count. Ananta Shesh also cannot count the number of qualities. It's Ananta, countless. But still, here, out of the many qualities, the opulence of his unlimited power. So Krishna's all opulences are how much? Unlimited. So whenever we call as fame, it's unlimited fame. It's unlimited power. It's unlimited beauty. It is unlimited wealth. Everything is unlimited in connection to Krishna. So whenever the opulence it is, it's all unlimited opulences. Out of those unlimited opulences, opulence of power is described here. Yes, the creation, maintenance, annihilation, all these things show Krishna's what opulence? The opulence of his power. No, Acharyas mentioned power. That's what they say. Renunciation will be specifically mentioned. Yes. Okay, little bit of renunciation is also there, but more of power. This is power. So, Lord's, why these six senses come here? Why there is a talk of six senses? Because Lord's six senses are far away from the material world. He is not attached to the material world. Yes, he is the master, Sat Gunesha, the master of six auspicious qualities, or you can say six senses. Both are correct. So he experiences happiness not from this material world. He experiences the happiness which are arising from these six opulences. Yes. So Krishna is not, he is Atmarama. He has the six opulences, and through these opulences he experiences bliss. But he is not interested in anything of this world. Right? So what does this point teach us? This point teaches us that we cannot simply buy Krishna, or we cannot bribe Krishna. That's what Duryodhana was trying to do, right? He arranged the best cooks, having the best sabjis, the best quality rice, the best kitchen he inaugurated, the best dining hall, the best dishes, the best service done, served hot on time. He was ready to do all these things. He made the best arrangements with details because he thought that I can impress Krishna and get him on my side. But is Krishna impressed with all these things? He is much better than his best. Yes, so this is zero quality. Krishna is not, doesn't want that. He is not in need of that. So whatever we can offer Krishna, we should never be proud of, because he is not attached to anything of this world. At the same time, Krishna has much better quality things than this. So Krishna doesn't need us, we need him. Now we took somebody is doing pujari seva to Krishna. Oh, Krishna has much better pujaris. He has the best. He has Mother Yashoda and Radharani cooking for him. Who are we as cooks? Yes. Decorators, yes. The sakhas of Krishna beautifully decorated with all minerals and flowers. Who are we? Yes. Speakers and writers, yes, Vyasdev and Narad Muni. Can anyone be better? That too, this is only in the material world. Spiritual realm, that is another degree. They are a different league altogether. Even Narad and Vyas bow down to them. So Krishna has best of everything already. And he is Atmaram. He is pleased with his own opulences. Then why do we make the offering? All offerings are made simply for us to experience, to express our insignificant love. Yes, that is well. So we should be very clear about this, right? Alright, so we are going to go to the purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Who would like to read? Okay. We'll give chance to everyone. So Sachidanand Prabhu can start.
The prime difference between the Lord and the living entities is that the Lord is the creator and the living entities are the created. Here is called the Amogh Lila, which indicates that there is nothing lamentable in his creation. Those who create disturbance in his creation are themselves disturbed. He is transcendental to all material affections because
Prabhu,
he
Hare Krishna.
huh?
Thank you. We'll discuss a little bit. Thank you. Alright. So, the Upanishads mention the difference between Jiva and Krishna many times. They speak about Nityo Nityanam, Chetanas Chetananam, Eko Bahunam, Yo Vidadati Kaman. So this particular statement of the Upanishad, yes, Svetashvatara Upanishad, it says that Eko Bahunam Yo Vidadati Kama. So Krishna is the one who's fulfilling all the karma or the desires of all living entities. That's how God is defined. So we are all created beings, including Brahma. Brahma is also created being. Right? In this universe there's creation. Of course, in spiritual world there is no creation. We have all been eternally existing. Right? There is no element of time. Time is conspicuous by its absence. Time exists, but time doesn't have destructive effect. So there is nothing called creation there at all. It's an eternal world. It's beyond the zone of time. But in this world, there's a fundamental effect of time, because of which there is creation, maintenance, dissolution. All these things exist. And anybody who is created cannot be God. Very simple. And what about Lord himself? He says, my creation is different. He says, Arjuna, very clearly, Ajopi san, I am Aja, I don't have birth. Avyayatma, I don't have death also. Bhutanam Ishwaropi san, I am the master of all the bhutas who are here. Prakrutistvam abhishtaya sambhavami atmamaya. I come to this material realm. Yes, I come and manifest myself, my leelas. But sambhavami atmamaya. I do it with my own internal potency. Thus, he is never created. That is a basic difference that Krishna gives when he starts to explain the knowledge to Arjuna. What is second chapter? What is fourth chapter of Gita? Second chapter is called Jnana. Jnana means the difference between body and soul. And the fourth chapter of Gita speaks about Vijnana. What is the difference between Krishna and all of us? Soul and super soul. What is the difference? And this particular verse, the fourth chapter, sixth verse, specifically talks about the difference between Jiva and Krishna. And that's what he says. That's because I am not created. You are all created. I appear of my own accord with my own internal energy. You are all under Maya Shakti. That's the basic difference. And it's very important for all of us to understand this difference, because this difference will help us to revere Krishna, to respect Krishna, understand his position. Right? So that was one point I wanted to talk. And the second thing is, there is nothing lamentable about Krishna's creation. Now, how many of you have got frustrated in this material world by Krishna's creation? Be honest. We are going to prove Prabhupada is written the right. Prabhupada cannot make mistake. In fact, Prabhupada writing the books is Amogha Leela. It is Krishna's Leela. Yes, because Prabhupada would read his own books. Disciples asked, how come you are reading your own books? He said, I never wrote my books. It's Krishna who wrote the books. Just like Baladev Vidyabhushan. When he submitted the Vedanta Sutra for the Brahma Madhva Gaudiya Sampradaya, it was Govinda Bhasha. It was Govinda who spoke. Baladev went to Radha Govindji, Govind, and the Purohits of Raja Jai Singh, they separated Radharani and Krishna, Govinda and Krishna. So he went to Govinda and told, you want your Radharani back? He said, yes, then tell me, explain the Vedanta Sutra. So Govinda Bhasha, he named it because Govinda spoke it. He just wrote it. And even those people were shocked. Radha Jai Singh's Purohits were also shocked. How can because to write such a commentary, it takes a whole lifetime. You want to write your own version of Vedanta Sutra, it takes life. This guy came in days. He came in matter of days and presented. Definitely he's empowered. Yes? Yeah. So they were also stunned. So the point here is, it is, why did I tell about this Govinda Bhashya? I suppose Prabhupada's Amogha Leela. Yeah, Prabhupada cannot make mistake. Okay, so you are frustrated by people's gunas, all the modes acting. The three modes of material nature acting, and they're all trouble. Anyone else? No, we are talking about the creation is lamentable. You have any other point? Yeah, this frustration by people's gunas is called as Adi Bhautika Klesh. Misery given by other living entities. They are coming and troubling us, Prabhu. Not just people, even creatures, they trouble us. So we are troubled, we lament. No, that's a perfect arrangement. Mostly this may be the people's three miseries. Lamentable creation. What is this? Body, birth, old age, disease, death. When this is not there, it has to face adhyatmic klish. There is mental stress, bodily pains. Then adi bhautik klish. So the miseries are there. But it is not lamentable, because these miseries, if they are absent, we will not have that impetus to go back to Godhead. We will remain here. See, pain is actually a very good thing. How come, Prabhuji? Imagine you put your hand in the fire by mistake, but you don't have sense of pain. What would happen? You just keep talking to your friend, you do all the work, and then you look back, your hand is burned. Where is my hand? My hand is gone, Prabhuji. So pain element is given as a gift for all of us, so that we don't get destroyed. So similarly, the pangs and miseries of this material world, they are something to create that drive, that impetus to go back to Godhead. Otherwise, the person will not get that impetus. We will keep on suffering on the platform of soul. The soul will keep suffering if these three, Maya does not do her job. So there is nothing lamentable about this creation. In fact, this creation is a perfect arrangement by Krishna, which gives us, it's a perfect arrangement. Purnamada Purnamidam, very clear. Spiritual world, that what is the meaning of Purnamadaha? Purnamadaha means the spiritual world is complete. Purnamidam, this material world is also complete. Why? It has the complete facility for you to go back to Godhead. That's the purpose of this material world. It's a perfect facility for going back to Godhead. Of course, you don't utilize the facility, that is your problem. Prabhupada has given us all books. We don't read, that is our problem. Krishna has appeared as the holy name. We don't chant properly, that's our problem, not Krishna's problem. Yes, Guru is giving Vani association. He's speaking such wonderful lectures. Prabhupada has given, all his lectures are recorded. We don't listen. Durdaivam. That is our problem. Krishna is manifested as dhams. We don't want to go. We want to go to dams, not dhams. That's our problem. We want for dam, to dally in dams. We don't want to go to dhams. That's our problem. Right? So we not making use of Krishna's facility is called as Durdaivam. You know how the annihilation happens? Destruction? Ananta Shesh becomes very angry and he emits fire from his mouth and burns the entire creation. You rascal, foolish living entities, we created such a perfect facility for you to go back to God. You couldn't use this facility. He burns, you die, all of you. He becomes very angry. So Krishna's anger, Narasimha's anger, Ananta's anger, oh, there is nothing compared to Jiva, tiny Jiva's anger. They burn the whole thing. He's so angry and upset. He burns everything. You people have not utilized the facility. So it is not lamentable because it's a facility. And any experience that we get is actually the experience to tell us, Hare Krishna Prabhu, you are not in the right place. Please leave. Leave fast. Go, go, go. Leave this place. That's what. That is the indication. That is why we get all these miseries. Okay, I think Bhakti Sundari Mataji had her hand up. You can read from where Sachidanand Prabhu left off.
Hare Krishna. Those who create disturbance in his creation are themselves disturbed. He is transcendental to all material afflictions because he is full with all six opulences, namely wealth, power, fame, beauty, knowledge, and renunciation. And thus he is the master of the senses. He creates these manifested universes in order to reclaim the living beings who are within them suffering threefold miseries, maintains them, and in due course annihilates them without being the least affected by such actions.
Thank you. Hare Krishna. Rakshada Mataji can read the final one after some time, after we discuss this. Okay, so what we discussed? Those who create disturbance in his creation are themselves disturbed, correct? Any example? How does man create disturbance in Lord's creation? Okay, so he creates destruction. Take the factory, construct factories and throws the industrial waste into the rivers. He thinks I have solved the problem. No, but the rivers become polluted, your water is polluted, you cannot drink. You become disturbed. I'm taking small examples. You tell I want to build a very huge real estate. Uproot all the trees. So you uproot all the trees, then you live in, rather than natural jungles, you live in concrete jungles, and thus you are not having proper air to breathe. Because your fuels car is emitting carbon monoxide and all poisonous gas. There aren't sufficient trees. Yeah. Smartphones making dumb phone, playing with Lord's nature. We are discussing specifically. This is inventions. How he is playing with Lord's nature. Another way in which human being plays with Lord's nature is night out. Yeah. Lord has created day to live and work and night to sleep. Whereas people make night canteens. What is that? Night restaurant, night canteen. We're going to have night clubs. And I'll stay awake in the night and sleep in the day. They are reversing, thus they have created havoc. So we don't play with Krishna's nature. And they are the ones who do this. Even let's talk about big demons. These are small demons. Big demons, what they do? They wanted to change. Ravana wanted to change the flow. Pious living entities go to hell, and impious living beings go to heaven. He got thorough disturbance. Since that time, life was. It was not that he was happy. He was always a lusty person can never be happy. He'll always be disturbed. But the moment he abducted Sita, that was the end. He was dead actually. That is the time he was dead. In fact, when Lord Ram told Lakshman that, come on, you take one ticket for me to go to one forest, make arrangement of ticket. Lakshman said, no, I'm going to arrange two tickets. It's you and me. We both will go. I cannot live. Because Lakshmana is compared to the shadow of Ramachandra. And then Mother Sita comes, make it three tickets. And Lord Ram says, Sita, I married you to give you wonderful pleasure. And she said, I have married you to serve you in all pleasure and pain. We are never going to separate, whatever it is. Said, you stay here and give Mother Kaushalya good solace. Read Bhagavatam with Mother Kaushalya. It comes, one of the Ramayana, it says. You tell Krishna's pastime, you keep her engaged. This is the best way of engagement, Bhagavatam. So you do that. You are a Panditain. You are very intelligent. You do that. And then Sita says that I will go ahead. I'll walk ahead. And Sita used to actually walk ahead. Behind her, Ram used to walk. Behind both of them, Lakshmana used to be there. I will go ahead and I will crush the thorns so that your path becomes Nishkantaka, without any thorns, without any obstacles. And actually, what was the thorn that Sita was referring to? Ravana. That is the real thorn. Not the thorn of, the thorns that are on the path in the forest. No. She was referring to the thorn named Ravana. So the moment Ravana touches Sita, he is dead. So he tried to create disturbance by abducting Lord's wife. He was disturbed thoroughly. That fellow never slept. Kumbhakarna sleeping the whole time. Just for eating, he would get up. Ravana could not sleep only till his death after that. Yes, he was totally miserable. Initially afflicted by lust, because he could not enjoy Sita forcefully. He was cursed. He was cursed by both Vedavati as well as Ramba, that you cannot forcibly enjoy a lady. So he was so much lusty, he couldn't sleep because of that. He could only threaten Sita. And at the same time, he could not even, once the monkey army came and surrounded the walls of Lanka, then he was afflicted with anxiety. So much anxiety, a lot of anxiety. So there's a lot of disturbance to a person. So even demons are example of how they became so anxious. So why does he created the manifested universe? We just discussed this, right? Who are suffering, maintain them in due course of time, annihilate them without being least affected. So living entities, you have what to try to be Lord? Try. Don't worry. You will be given time length, you try. At the same time, those who have realized you cannot be Lord, okay. Next. You guys, what you do is you people, you have given facility. I have created Guru, Sadhu, Shastras. Take association and go back to Godhead. Everything is available. Okay, Raksha Mataji, you there to read? We have unmuted you. You can read. Last one, last line.
Hare Krishna. He is connected with this material creation very superficially, as one smells odor without being connected with the odorous article. Non-godly elements therefore can never approach him despite all endeavors. Hare Krishna. Thank you.
I think this statement we discussed. Thank you, Mataji, for reading. This statement we will have some discussion. Non-godly elements therefore can never approach him despite all endeavors. There was one personality called Kalayavan. He heard about Krishna from Narada, and then he came to attack Krishna in Mathura. And Krishna was walking. Kalayavan was trying to run, but he could not touch because Krishna thought, this is such a filthy fellow. Kalayavan, I don't want to come in, I don't want to touch him and kill him also. I will kill him through Muchukunda. And thus, so, but he was not able to approach, he was trying to catch Krishna, not able to approach. Mother Yashoda also struggled, but she caught Krishna in the end. Right? Right in the first sloka of Damodar Ashtakam, she catches Yashoda Vyoloka Ladava Manu Paramishtra Matyanta Todruta Gopya. Then Krishna is caught, then Rudanta Moor. Second sloka is caught already. One sloka of Damodar Ashtakam, Krishna is caught. Yes, the godly elements, yes. In fact, flowers appreciate. Mother Yashoda is so amazing. Malati flowers. She's so amazing that she is endeavoring to catch the right person. Let us not be in her hair. Let us fall at her feet and pay our obeisances. So they all fall from the ground, from her hair to the feet of Yashoda. That's our position. So godly elements can always approach, whereas non-godly elements can never approach. Hiranyakashipu tried to go to Vaikuntha. He could not even see the Lord. Right? He could not see the Lord. There are so many non-godly elements, even who today they challenge, where is God? There is no God. So once I will end with this particular short story. There was one person who was atheist. He didn't believe in God. Never. He never went to temple. But one day he got so angry with God. See, when do the atheistic people remember God? They remember God when there is some problem in their life. So then he blames God. Hey, God is there. He only gave me this problem. So he looked up the sky and told the God, Lord, I spit at you. Oh, he just spat. The spit went up and came and hit his own face. Hare Krishna. Non-godly elements spit also cannot approach Krishna. Thank you very much. Okay, so there are questions. If there are questions here, you can also ask. Ramayana happened in Satyug? No. Treta Yuga. Krishna came in Dwapar Yuga? Correct. How Bhagavatam spoken in Ramayana? Bhagavatam is eternal. Bhagavatam was spoken even when the creation of this universe happened. First Bhagavatam was spoken by Krishna to Brahma. It was always there. Parasar Muni wrote Vishnu Puran. Parasar Muni came much before Vyasdev. And he had written Vishnu Puran. Maximum Vishnu Puran speaks about Krishna Katha. So Krishna is always there. It's not that Krishna appeared only 5,000 years back. No, Krishna has always been there. Goloke eva nivasati akilatma bhuto. He just came. What he does at Goloka, same thing he does in Gokula. Right? And those leelas what he has done in Goloka are also mentioned. Prabhuji, winter is also a suffering in this world? Yes, especially if it's Winnipeg's winter. Temperature goes to -40. Yes, it is. But there are seasonal changes which come in order to tell us the temporary nature of this world. Agama apaino anityas tam stitikshasva bharata. Problems are like that winter. They come, they stay for some time and they leave. Just nearby in this temple street, there is a very beautiful Manitoba maple. The flag of Canada is the maple leaf, and Manitoba maple is that particular plant which survives summer and also the harshest winter, never gets destroyed. So that plant teaches us we have to tolerate this temporary inconvenience and continue our bhakti. Go on in our devotion service. Okay, there are 2 questions with hand raised. We'll take them. Yes.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. I wanted to ask you, what if we get internally proud of our efforts and endeavors that we do for Krishna, Srila Prabhupada, or Guru? This gives us pleasure, motivates or inspires us to continue serving. or do much better? Is it wrong? Because you also mentioned Krishna has the best of everything. And so whatever we offer is never the best for him. So how do we change our consciousness? Or when we have pleasure for serving Krishna, that's okay, because that pride is related to Krishna.
Well, when we are having a feeling, sense of feeling that I got a service to Krishna, we should be grateful. That's the value, or that's the quality that should manifest. That's the feeling of gratitude. That although I am a materialistic person, I don't deserve, but I got this service. How did you get this service? Oh, I am not qualified, but Guru gave me this service. And because Guru gave me this service, I pass on the credit to Guru. We are safe. That should be the connection. Even when we worship the deities, we are taught that you don't worship deities. We have no qualification. We actually give the worship articles to Guru. And it's Guru who serves Krishna. Same with offering. We are offering some bhoga to Lord. Right? It is we are giving it to Guru. That's it. Guru is offering ahead to his Guru. And that goes on. That's how it is. Servant of the servant of the servant of the servant. If we have this consciousness, then we get mercy also back. Right? The mercy also comes from the servant of the servant to the servant of the servant. Like that it goes on. So feeling proud of accomplishing a proper service, well, that is a quality which is an obstacle. We'll someday discuss about Hanuman's journey to Lanka. There's an obstacle of pride that comes when you accomplish a service. That pride is called Lankini, Lankini Asura. So that particular pride of accomplishing something should be gone and expressed to Guru. And Guru gives a tight slap. Hanuman gave a tight slap to Lankini and she became a goddess. She became a Devi. So similarly, we also have to go to Guru and explain. See, we did this wonderful preaching. Yes, Guru. Rascal. Gaur Nitai are the doers. You are just an instrument, a bad instrument. Okay, we are. Now you're humble, then he'll appreciate. Good, good. We are a good instrument. Is it okay?
Yes, Prabhuji, thank you. Could
Sure.
I ask you another question,
I'll
Prabhuji?
take Shalvi Mataji's question. I want to take her question. And then we have Gita class also.
Hare Krishna, I have a very basic question. Vyasadeva was supposed to be the incarnation of Krishna. So after he wrote all the Vedas, why did he need Narad as his spiritual or his master to tell him what was missing? I mean, he must have known, just like Prabhupada got those downloads. Did Vyasadeva not know?
One chapter to go, please.
Oh, okay.
Almost there. That's going to, because we are going to discuss this in depth. But a very quick answer to your question is insufficient glorification of Krishna leads to despondency. That's it. Despondency comes because of insufficient or exclusive glorification of Krishna. Even a speaker, if he has made the audience laugh, he has made the audience cry, he has made the audience clap, but if he has not given them Krishna consciousness, he will not be happy in heart. On the other hand, if a speaker, of course it should not happen like this, speaker spoke Bhagavatam class, everybody was sleeping nicely in the class. Everyone was dozing and sleeping, but he spoke Krishna. He'll be happy in his heart. So Vyasadeva glorified Krishna as a side character in Mahabharata. He did not exclusively glorify Krishna Leela. Mahabharata is not Krishna Leela. That's why he was dissatisfied. We'll come more detail.
No problem. Thank you.
And that's for us to give an example, to set an example for us. Even sometimes, especially preachers, writers, we write something else. We talk about some goody things. And we are not happy in heart. What happened? I tried to do good to people. I tried to uplift. No, the right way is to give Krishna. Have you given holy name? Have you given Krishna? No? Then you have cheated the people. Then you cheat others. A cheater cannot be happy. A teacher will be happy. Cheater cannot be happy. Heavy. It's a very heavy section. So when Vyasadeva was inspired, what to speak of us? ठीक है. हरे कृष्णा. जगत गुरु श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय. ग्रंथराज श्रीमद् भागवतम की जय.